Human needs human, you cannot argue with that. We live in a huge world in which it's really very important to communicate with people. This has been going on since ancient times when, in order to survive, it was necessary to gather in groups of people. Now, of course, we no longer need to hunt, but now perhaps connection between people have become even more important in our life. One of the most important people in our life is a friend. But what does this word mean to people today? I'm sure that all of you communicate with someone. It's just impossible not to communicate with someone. You probably call some of them a friend, and maybe even with whom you communicate closely or not, you call a friend. But what is the meaning of this word? I want to note that the topic of friendship is really important to every person since we live in a society and relationship, friendship, romantic relationship, or a family relationships makes us human. This they give us feelings that we are alive. Both relationships and people themselves have a powerful influence on us, which in one way or another exactly define us. Therefore, it's very important what kind of people are we allow closer to us. That's why my central idea of this topic is to mention that calling someone a friend is a serious step, is a big step, since a friend is a very close person. So you should be more selective with this word and its meaning. I also want I also want to note that my friends and I were no longer very selective and too open to other people, which we regretted as a result. Uh, yes, we had not the best experience with some people. Therefore, I believe that my own experience, uh, based on my own experience, I can talk about friendship. So, okay, let me clarify a little what I mean. Has it ever happened that a very good, kind, best friend appeared in your circle of friends or in your life, who, after a relatively short period of time, showed himself far from his best side? If not, then you've heard a similar situation, or at least you can imagine it. So it's probably, unfortunately, not uncommon. Yes, indeed. In this situation, the main villain remains a newly acquired friend with who already disappeared. However, is it really correct to say that all responsibility lies with him? Uh, I don't think so, since this is also the fault of the one who considered him his friend and led him too close to their circle of friends or to him. Cannot say for sure what a relationship, when a relationship between people can be called a friendship, since this is a difficult, since it's as difficult as say um, what love is. It's philosophical questions. However, I want to mention awards by 10 from his article about friendship and its existence, that friendship begins when you begin to open up to each other, when you begin to open soul to each other, talk about experiences and your thoughts. So the problem is that people start to open up to someone without even knowing this person. So since there is a problem, there must be a solution. Yes. Yes, and it's pretty simple, and at least in its meaning, in its own way. Before I say the solution, I want to emphasize that this is really important to me, that people do not suffer from other people, so that their pseudo close friends do not hurt them. Based on this, so that people do not call strangers friends, um, we must try to be more selective in people, and this is the solution. Just be more selective in people. You should not pour out your soul after a few days of acquaintance. This person may be far from good. And there is a statement by Vuchekova from her article about when we can call someone a friend. In order not to be disappointed in a person and in friendship with him, before you get close to this person, take a closer look at him. If you start to look more closely at people, then it will really become easier for you to live. If you are surrounded by good and sincere people, you begin to become better yourself. Our environment, our people around us really affects us, especially those closest to us. Um, Schultz, in his article on BBC about influence of friends on our behavior and our life, says that anything our friends do influences us in the way that we are conscious of or not. Also, being careful about choosing friends and calling someone your friend helps in the sense that you begin to be more attentive to people. You begin to understand people better. Uh, you begin to understand more people in their behavior and character. Therefore, I sincerely want you to start being more picky about people so that you become more careful with new strangers, with new people. Do not rush to call someone your friend, and do not get too close to people who are not worthy of it. Summing up, I want to say once again that a friend is a very close person, so you shouldn't throw this word around. And also make friends with only those people who have proven by their actions and deeds that they deserve to be your friend. Therefore, make friends with good people. Thank you for your attention and goodbye.